Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back. Today I want to settle a debate that I've seen going on in the comments section of a lot of my videos for the longest time now, and it's basically a lot of people arguing on if you turn a Pyraminx into a cube, you'll end up with a skube. Now, that is not the case. If you look at the mechanism, you can immediately tell that it doesn't work that way, but a lot of people seem to think that because if you were to transform the Jing's Pyraminx, which is a completely different puzzle altogether, you would get a skube because they use the exact same mechanism, and the pieces are the exact same size as well. You can actually swap pieces from the Methods Jing's Pyraminx and the regular skube, and you can basically interchange them and all that, which is kind of cool. And I wanted to explore what happens when you actually transform a fully functional Pyraminx, and I don't have a fully assembled one here, but this will have to do. When you transform a fully functional Pyraminx into a cube, you end up with this puzzle. This is called a Pyraminx 2. It's just a regular Pyraminx, but the tips are still kind of functional there. So this is actually the first that's ever been made before, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So, yeah, this puzzle turns exactly the same as the regular Pyraminx does. Don't know if you can see the relationship there. This is that piece, and these are these pieces, and of course the little tip as well. Now, the reason that I'm calling it the Pyraminx 2 is because the original Pyraminx didn't have these functional tips. It was just a big solid piece. So all it did was cycle the inner pieces here. And of course, that one was built by Tony Fisher. I mean, who else would have built it? It was like 20 years ago. And I wanted to make the tips functional. So after a lot of trial and error, I finally managed to make the tips functional, and I managed to keep them on there. These were definitely the hardest part of the build, but I'm happy to see that this puzzle functions, albeit quite stiffly, and I think it looks fantastic, and I think it's really cool to see a cubic transformation of such a fantastic puzzle that we all know and love. Who doesn't love the Pyraminx, even though this one's kind of like missing a tip and unstick it, and all of that. So yeah, back to this puzzle. This is just a regular cube. I think it's just a little bit smaller than the average skube, however big this Moyu skube is. And it's fairly weighty, to be honest with you, because the amount of epoxy that I've had to use to kind of build out the areas and all of the sort of trickery that I've had to do here with some plastic sheeting, this was definitely a very complex puzzle to build. Now, the toughest part about this build is the fact that I had a build video ready to go, and it was completed, and I had the commentary and everything, but I just didn't like the layout. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't think that it was up to par with the quality of all my other videos, so I just scrapped it and I never uploaded it. So this is the only video so far of a Pyraminx 2 on the internet, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm happy with how this puzzle looks. I'm happy with how this puzzle turns. You know, it does actually turn very nicely, especially since I've had to do this triple intersection with plastic sheeting, which was definitely a trial and error thing to do. And I just overall really like how it's turned out, and I really want to see more of them sometime in the future. Although I can tell you this puzzle was damn difficult to build, and I don't really see myself, or anyone else for that matter, building one anytime soon. But I definitely encourage you, if you have the means, to give it a try. It is definitely a challenging puzzle. The mechanism of a Pyraminx really is a fantastic and simple mechanism, and I just absolutely love modding this puzzle, as I have been doing some modifications with the Pyraminx recently. But I think I'm going to call it for now on the Pyraminx mods, and I'm going to try something different. So let me know what I should build in the comment section below. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed this puzzle. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.